Are you ready for the ultimate bikepacking weekend adventure? Join us for an unforgettable self-supported bikepacking trip through Southwest Virginia. The Grayson Gravel Pie Bikepacking Adventure travels along the Virginia Creeper Trail, the beautiful gravel roads of Grayson County, Virginia, and the New River Trail. All lodging and camping arrangements are included, along with daily routes and guides riding along with you. This self-supported adventure offers resupply opportunities every 20 miles for your food and water needs. Find out more at graveltraveldirt.com.
You're listening to Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brian.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Jess.
Everybody, this is episode 198 of Mid-Atlantic Gravel, Travel, and Dirt. If you're new here, this is a podcast where we talk about gravel bikes, adventure biking, bike packing, bike camping, or just playing bikes. Tonight, we've all been traveling.
Dun, dun, dun.
So we're gonna catch up with all of our travel adventures over the last week, and then we're going to talk about Christmas gifts for the gravel cyclist in your life. You like that?
I'm glad, I don't have to forward this to Joey because he's sitting right here. I don't have to be like, here's what I want for Christmas.
Before we get to that, though, want to thank Salt Stick and JoJé Bars. Salt Sticks help maintain athlete performance by providing them a full spectrum of electrolytes lost through sweat in a form and quantity your body can absorb. Right alongside that, JoJé Bars brings together the right balance of whole food ingredients for sustainable energy, including optimal levels of healthy fats, carbohydrates, and nut-based proteins.
They got me through spectating a marathon.
Did they really?
26 long, 0.2 miles.
Wow.
Now, I didn't eat. I've never actually eaten a JoJé bar.
You ran alongside? Is that what you did? You were on the sidewalk running alongside?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was good for you. Then Salt Stick could do it.
I will be honest, I finished all of the electrolyte powder that Salt Stick gave us, and I'm desperately looking for more.
Just hunting it down at the
We
expo.
walked all throughout the expo,
Okay.
and they had lots of Salt Stick things, but I like the drink mix.
Right.
Because I'm drinking water anyway, so why not give it some flavor and stuff? I know you don't like it, but I really like the electrolyte mix.
Hey, whatever works for you, you figure out what works for
Right?
you, and then you do it. That's the thing.
Yeah. So we were hunting it out at the expo, and everybody had Salt Stick stuff, but none of the powder ate.
They got annoyed I had my longbow out.
You're hunting for Salt Stick?
Yeah. They're a little pissed off.
Folks, when you go to the Salt Stick website or the JoJé website and reach checkout, use the code LOVEYOUBUY, take 20% off all your items. You can't do that at an expo. You got to think ahead of that. You got to get out in front of it.
5-finger discount at the expo.
And you've been asking me for weeks to get a hold of them and get some resupply here, and I haven't done that. I'll do
I
that.
have his email address too. I could
know.
have done it too.
I'll get us a resupply. Cutaway USA offers premium cycling apparel born where, Jess?
In the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Have you seen? I saw on Philip's Instagram, on the Cutaway Instagram, he has a Born in the Blue Ridge T-shirt, which is really a nice looking T-shirt. I
was born in New Mexico.
Well,
He was.
Were you
Yes,
really?
he was. He was born at the Air Force Base in New Mexico.
That explains a lot of things.
Born in the San Juan River.
You were born in New Mexico, and Jess was born in New Jersey.
We're new people.
Isn't that something?
It's called the New.
There's a connection there from birth. Oh,
But I'm supposed to find a new lover in a month.
That's what our fortune cookie said.
we had Chinese food tonight, and everybody got a very unusual fortune cookie. Anyway, back
We
to
got the
Cutaway.
Monday morning fortune. People were just like, all right, back to work.
Cutaway is an industry leader using innovative fabrics combined with clean, bold design. Make sure to visit their website, cutawayusa.com, to see all the cycling apparel. And when you reach the checkout there, use code GT20, GTD20, to take 20% off of your entire order. Now, we have a crack of the week? No, we're all seltzer in.
No, I made us decaf Nespressos, but I have a poor man's version of Bailey peppermint in mine.
Okay. So you are
Hefty amount.
You are, because you can't get through a Tuesday night without
something,
Yeah.
So
last week was fun as well.
Interesting.
It's an interesting week.
Good stuff. I forgot. We were at a bar after the ride or the run, and I really wanted a stout from the local brewery that I couldn't get to, and it was
Right.
they have 3 beers at that. It was a breakfast place, but he's like, you want Bailey's in your coffee? I said, heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, I got a bottle of the peppermint kind here.
Jess is drinking out of her Grusk mug.
I
gotta rise
am.
up.
Yeah, and
So we only have like a rotation of like 4 coffee mugs we normally use.
that's
and then
smart.
Travis
Why do you
just
need
did
more than that? Yeah, why do you need more?
I have like 10 metal cups between Grusk and Unpaved and other metal cup events.
Mhm.
They're all up in my office.
Nice.
So
So no crack of the week, but we definitely have Joey over there imbibing, which is not unusual.
yeah, not a crack. I just there's probably a little more alcohol than
You
I
could give us a
should.
slurp of the week. Now I literally cannot wait. I want you guys to start off first tonight and talking about Memphis. And Jess, I want to hear your running experience. I know this is a bike podcast, but
But there were bike marshals out there.
that you should do. Why don't you do that? You should do that, Joey.
They're all weenies.
And you'd have to get your bike all the way to Memphis.
They're like the
But,
S-Works epic crowd, like
yeah.
the XC mountain bikers.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, tell us about the run, Jessica. Please.
I look so happy when I'm running.
Yeah?
I do. I look so happy.
I haven't seen any pictures.
I got a picture of a couple of twins hurling at the last turn at like
Did you really?
point mile left. Yeah, on my camera. But then the one twin picked up the other twin and dragged her the last like 0.1 mile.
Okay. So Jess just gets up and walk away.
Yeah.
Jess, I want to hear all about St. Jude. So she gets the Memphis fundraiser.
Blake
running
needs a
thing.
second dinner.
So she gets up and walks away.
It was
That's
good.
okay.
We started. You got to mix the food.
You got to mix the food up.
We're
or
getting
else
Blake on new
we're
food.
Good. Woo.
Oh, she's doing that way.
All about Blakey's dinner.
We're we left Thursday morning.
Mhm.
We had a late flight, like 10 o'clock. We still left at 5.
Yeah, we flew from here to Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
And then Newark, New Jersey to Memphis.
Nice.
Not by
So
choice.
Well, sometimes you just get what
You
you
just
get.
had to get what you
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
I mean, the coolest part is when you fly there, we always find people. And I think Joey heard all weekend, oh, I follow your wife on
my
Instagram.
Oh,
God.
really?
The first day, and 3 people, hey, it's Jess from Instagram. Like,
Somebody actually posted, I saw Jess IRL, and I was like, yeah, I exist.
then we are 800 miles from home. We sit down in a burger joint, and some lady that's sitting down next to us said, hey, that's Jess from Instagram.
Get out of town.
Yes.
Really?
And then Jess, I'm like, who is it? She's like,
Had to
I don't
make
know.
you happy. Had to make you happy.
We were at the pasta dinner, and somebody else came over to me and gave me a hug. Was like, "Oh my God, Jess, I heard you from over there." And I was like, "Yep, that's me." Like, yep.
That's
And,
exciting.
and to be fair, the
be fair,
couple
I'll-
we met, you actually knew her, but you didn't never met her in person. They hooked us up with a ride to the hotel, and you guys
Oh.
hung out all weekend ish.
Payback. That's nice.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
actually the same floor in the Peabody. And then when we met up there, we went up with other DC. So we're at an event called DC St. Jude Heroes.
It took her 800 miles to meet him in person.
Exactly.
Well,
And,
that's what you do today's world.
Yeah, right. So it was all people from Maryland and Virginia who fundraise for St. Jude. And then we have monthly Zoom calls. And then we try to encourage each other to fundraise and why we fundraise and all these things.
Oh, that's great. It's like
Yeah.
a support mechanism there.
Yeah, it's the hero ambassadors for St. Jude Heroes to get more people to be St. Jude Heroes in the area.
Okay, so when you were flying from New Jersey to Memphis, were there a lot of people on the flight that were going to the marathon?
Yes, probably about 5 or 6.
Okay.
There was a couple that just recently ran the New York City Marathon. We met up with the people I knew from Instagram. And then every time we fly on the airplane to Tennessee, we either run into somebody who has like a personal connection with St. Jude.
So several times during this episode, I want to give people the opportunity to get the URL. What was the URL that you just gave?
The tiny URL.
Yes.
It's Jess Sikorsky.
tinyurl.com/Jess
Sikorsky.
Sikorsky.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so we did that Friday. We did the pasta dinner. The pasta dinner had families that speak whose kids were at St. Jude.
Very emotional.
That is, yeah.
And then when you run, people have yellow bands or purple bands, and the yellow bands means they were a survivor of St. Jude.
Okay.
And they come back and run the marathon.
Okay.
Or purple means their immediate family member was at St. Jude, and then they're coming back to run the marathon.
Okay.
So they have all sorts of family T-shirts, and family T-shirts are you get to see all the different families that are coming and volunteering, fundraising, and participating in the weekend. And they have matching T-shirts usually.
Now, St. Jude is primarily, it is a pediatric cancer.
Correct. But we heard this weekend that they were even doing kids who got trial episodes done at St. Jude
Mhm.
or trial clinical things done at St. Jude, and they had a relapse or something out like 5 or 10 years out,
Mhm.
and the St. Jude flew them in and did treatment with them again.
Okay. Now, so you're flying into Memphis, already making connections with people, and then you get to the airport and you're off to
Actual connection.
you stayed. Tell people where you stayed. This is
The
cool.
Peabody Hotel.
Yeah, where the
Duck March is, where
Yes.
there is the famous Duck March, the Ducks,
Duck Master.
the Duck Masters there.
Now I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you allow Joey to stay with you at the Peabody, or was he back at the Motel 6 again?
Joey was at the Peabody. There is frequency, because Memphis is a city,
Uh-huh.
and Joey's not a big city person.
Hate cities.
I'm with you.
So to see homeless people or stuff like that, it's really tough for Joey, and it's just something he doesn't see every day or stuff like that. So we don't really venture out a lot from the little area where we are.
From the bar.
Okay.
So the Peabody, we do a couple blocks north, south, convention,
Mhm.
St. Jude Marathon thing, etc. And so
You run out of time too.
yeah, there is. I
It's
mean,
whirlwind.
we're honestly there's so much going on the weekend.
You waited till like the last second to get barbecue.
Ooh,
Yeah,
do that.
we it's fun, all throughout the time you're there, you're meeting people who, even if it wasn't the marathon weekend, you're meeting people who survived St. Jude or was a thing. I don't even know how to say survive St. Jude, but they survived pediatric cancer.
St. Jude helped them to survive
Correct.
their
Pediatric
Cancer.
cancer. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a whole whirlwind of a weekend.
Okay.
I get to go on Friday because I got to volunteer at the expo.
Okay, cool.
I did T-shirt handing out, which is, of course, is my favorite because I love
T-shirts.
T-shirts. So I got to volunteer at the expo. All about our, Joey and I are all about volunteering now at these events.
Cool.
So I wanted to also volunteer at the expo, and we volunteered at the expo.
Did you have any duck quesadillas at
No,
the
so
Peabody?
that's
No.
like the Peabody joke. Like
It's not a
they're
joke.
like-
It's real.
they said they have like a lot of restaurants in the Peabody, and they're like, the only
Seven.
thing we can't serve is
Duh.
duck. But like everything on the Peabody has a duck on it.
they would be
like,
fresh.
Everything.
So long.
Fresh.
I know the whole speech now because I watched it many times. But there is a part where, in the 40s or 60s, when they were one of the restaurants, there's a letter from the manager to the one French restaurant. That
No more duck?
states they cannot sell duck. It's like the only French restaurant that never serves duck.
So for folks that don't know, the Peabody is a hotel in Memphis that has a march of ducks, and there's a duck master, right?
Correct. The ducks
It's a
stay on the
six-figure job.
penthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He brings them through the lobby, and they go into the fountain.
Elevator,
and,
yep.
yeah, the whole
And
shtick.
it
the whole
literally
deal.
blew up the hotel.
And
People came for
people
the
come
ducks.
from everywhere. You don't have to stay in the hotel to come see the March of the Ducks. So
No. And the lobby,
Anyone can walk in.
the lobby is packed.
with people
Like
to see
door
the
to
ducks.
door of people watching these ducks. And then the whole experience walking them from the penthouse down to the fountain, from the fountain up to
It's
the
like a
elevator.
whole ordeal.
It's the whole ordeal.
Cool.
Every night, twice a week, we would go to happy hour, get our drinks, and sit there and wait for the ducks to come out.
That's fun. That is fun. And I know that y'all did that last year, but you didn't stay at the Peabody. So this year was an upgrade.
Yeah. So when you receive
Small bathrooms.
small bathrooms, yeah, they had small
That's
bathrooms.
okay.
But they had working toilets, unlike our last Airbnb.
Wow.
So the Peabody, you actually get incentives when you get certain fundraising levels.
Oh.
So the Peabody is for platinum heroes only.
Excellent.
So
Pinkies up.
pinkies up. And
Bougie.
yeah, right?
Ooh.
So once you raise over $5,000, you get to pick a hotel where you want to stay at. And that was the thing this year. I signed up probably about January of last year, and I said, okay, Joey, are we going for the Peabody? He's like, oh yeah. So Platinum Heroes, they get a few extra perks, and one of the extra perks is the Peabody.
Nice.
So yeah, and how many platinum heroes are there, Joey?
There wasn't many.
Yeah, there we
It
have.
was like half a page on a magazine.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Congratulations on
Yeah,
that.
thanks.
Select-
Yeah.
select.
Yeah. So Friday I'll be fundraising at nope, sorry, I'm not fundraising. I'm volunteering at a radiothon in Towson.
There's still people that are
really?
going to give their credit cards over the phone to a random stranger
Yeah, so
that listen to AM, FM radio.
If you would like to give us a credit card,
Please call now.
on Friday, I know Joey thought I was listening to a Zoom meeting about this, and Joey's like, "Who's gonna do this? Like, just go on the internet and sign up." Like,
you could go to tinyurl.com/Jess Sikorsky if you would like to give $5.
but yeah. So on Friday, I'll drive up to Towson, and I'll do the radiothon for St. Jude.
That's awesome. That's exciting. So will you get to see a lot of the people that you saw down in Memphis will be there, or will you be like
Volunteering people and fundraising people are very different people.
okay? So they'll be like, oh, that's Jess that did the. She was in Memphis.
There's two different people that do it. The girls I am with, we do a lot of the health and wellness volunteering.
Mhm.
So the St. Jude walk in DC and other things like that. But these are the volunteering, and there are actually a lot of older people that
The
do
kind of people
volunteer.
that will still give their credit card
Yeah.
over the phone.
whose
Her grandmother.
whose children get very upset. It's like you did what with your credit card, Grant?
I have older customers from across the street that have to get permission from their kids that are in their 50s.
Okay,
Spend
so
money.
so Friday's a fantastic day. You get an early night on Friday, right? Because race day is Saturday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
To
Now-
be fair, last year Jess went to a concert with me the night before.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to ask.
Really?
Did you guys have a very low key as opposed to Joey salivating over Chris Stapleton?
Yeah, Joey. When we go to the pasta dinner, there's probably about 1,000 to 2,000 people.
1,600 in
yeah.
one room.
Wow.
In one room. So
Super spreader.
yeah.
Uh,
And they had cupcakes, and everybody was like, "Oh, I'm running. I'm not eating this cupcake." Blah blah blah. So Joey's like,
Did you take a box?
Joey is swiping tables for the correct cupcakes that he wanted. He didn't want the vanilla one. He didn't want the strawberry one.
red
He
velvet.
wanted the
peanut
red
butter.
velvet peanut butter one.
Yeah.
So
Took some back with me.
so he
not
was
running?
eating in the Peabody Hotel robe.
Uh-huh.
His cupcakes, sitting on the bed watching Star Wars. So Joey was living in his high life.
Brilliant. Okay, so do you make it on time to the start?
Yes, and the start's right out front of the hotel room.
You walk
so
right out. You're there.
You just walk right out. I mean, we were there at our alarms went off at 6. We were down there by 6:37 ish, and then the race starts at
8.
8.
Eight.
We had plenty of time. Like we were
Brilliant.
walking around talking to people the entire time.
How'd the race go?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I think it was my most consistent half, which was
It was-
good.
She said it was the best
It
run
was
she's
the
ever run.
best actual physical race I've ever done.
Nice.
Yeah. So I have no idea what time I finished in. I don't want to wear a watch.
No,
I don't
no.
wear a clock.
But
I
it's how
don't-
you felt at the
I
end.
felt.
you-
I mean, I felt
felt great.
flawless. The next day on the airport, or the next day waking up, it was like sitting down. Like it was like that's annoying. But it wasn't like I'm so sore I can't even move.
Right.
So there was none of that. I mean,
What do
I
you
was.
attribute it to? Just the right training.
I don't think it was the right training. I don't actually know what it was.
Sometimes you just hit the right day, the right effort,
it
the
was
right day.
It was a great day. It was a beautiful day. I mean, they had miles donated to each mile goes to a certain kid who passed away. There's a memorial mile for pictures of kids in 2014, and then pictures of them now and stuff like that. So it's a very emotional race.
Yeah.
There's people all along the sideline saying, because of you, I survived cancer. I'm 184 days in remission because of you. And those signs are all over Memphis.
Nice.
So, I mean, it was a great day. There was no
No
hiccups. Nope. I was drinking. I ate a little bit I forgot my race fuel. So we had to go down and pay like $20 in the convenience store downstairs. But I just brought 2 Cliff Bars with me. Everything was fine. There was no.
Excellent.
A lot of my friends saw Joey on the sidelines waiting, so they waited with him, and then they found me, and then we ran together, and then so that was really nice. It was a really great day.
Did you have a good time, Joey?
Yeah, it's great. It's like I said, there's a lot packed in.
Yeah.
I usually eat and stuff.
Yeah.
And drink. Yeah.
One more time.
And I
tinyurl.com/
Jess Sikorsky, yeah. But now, like, we have so many new fundraisers coming up. You know, it really reevaluates my why and why I do this and, you know, why I do all these trainings. So I'm really excited for what 2023 has to offer in deals of running because there's only one cycling event for St. Jude and it's in Texas.
Oh, really?
And it is only it's like a 40-mile charity ride.
Okay.
But there's a lot that we can unpack to. I mean, all these rides usually go to a charity. So why not go to St. Jude or why not do a St. Jude ride and stuff like that?
Why not start one?
Why not start one?
Start a St. Jude
Start
gravel
a
ride.
St. Jude gravel ride.
Oh, Joey said nope. Well, good. I'm glad. It was fun to I was texting with you guys. I was traveling too, but I was just texting with you a little bit. I was thinking about you.
Yeah.
I was out there in Memphis and doing all that fun stuff. So, good job.
Joey was the pasta dinner had a QR code that you scan and then you can vote for the music you want. And my husband kept voting for the Corn song.
I added it to the list.
It's scored like a
Did they
big
play it?
no.
They
Thank
played-
God, I would have been so embarrassed.
I added it so late. If I would have done it early,
I'm pretty sure you did.
because they played Taylor Swift 1,000 times, and then they played the Jingle Jingle. When money don't jingle jingle.
Really?
That came across. Yeah,
That's
I
kind
voted
of
for it too.
That's kind of the
Yeah.
little.
Also had some of the best street
Whoa.
tacos
Blake got the
in
zoomies.
Memphis.
Yeah.
Chorizo.
We ate a lot of good food.
Nice.
Like when we mean a lot of good food, we ate a lot of good
A
food.
respectable amount,
Awesome.
but the alcohol.
What's going on over with you, Joey? In your
Well, I
world?
had some great Tennessee whiskey.
Nice.
Not a whole lot because that's what I did all last week.
You were
I
just, you were
stressed
Mr.
out
Support.
leaving, and then I was stressed while I was gone, and then I came back today, and everything was fine.
You've got a bunch of events and stuff though that you are starting to put together for the shop, right?
Yes. So, starting, I missed this week, but I've also didn't have time. Next week, I have an e-bike session on Thursday, which should be fun. It's mostly for people that are questionable about e-bikes.
So that it was like, isn't it like e-curious?
Be curious.
I can't believe he put that on there. I was like, what are you
I
talking
didn't come up with
about?
that. That's genius.
Are you e-curious?
You can put that over at Asbury. We'll be golden. But no, next Saturday is our. It started just as I just want to do like an ugly sweater. I don't think we've ever really done a nice Christmas party at the shop.
I don't think so.
So I was talking to everyone, and I wanted to do some ugly sweater cookie exchange. Didn't know we were going to do it at Jubilee. Blah blah blah. So then we just came up with it is called the Pack Holiday Ugly Sweater Cookie Exchange Extravaganza Shindig.
Woo! It's a mouthful.
Anyone and everyone is invited, as long as you have a good attitude.
Do you have to have an ugly sweater?
No,
I don't know that I have.
I got one. It says I do it for the hose, and it's Santa. Do you see it?
I honestly think that he got an ugly sweater and he's like, well, better make a party to go to with it. Like,
I don't know, some cookie exchange, just like Jubilee the first time, like where it wasn't club oriented. Anyone could come, hang out for a while. I'm gonna put the fire pit on the side of the building. We'll pull out a grill.
Wow,
We'll have
excellent.
music. We'll have. I hopefully we get in trouble from someone. Like I want some lady next door to yell at us. I don't know. Just fun because the next day is our Pack NCR gravel ride, which leaves.
Wait a minute, what are the dates again? One more time.
The 17th is a Saturday. That is the ugly sweater party.
Okay.
If you're like Larry and you want to come down and crash on my couch again, you can do that because Larry did that at our
oh, Larry,
that would
we
be
should ask
awesome.
Larry to
last.
come.
That would be cool. We come.
I could put him up.
Downstairs-
I could put both of them and Betsy up. Both of them.
Downstairs,
It's an
we now
official
have
invite,
a
Larry.
working toilet that Larry could pee in. So
A few years ago, Jess got a coat hanger stuck in ours.
Savage.
Remember he came for the customer appreciation night and then we rode the next day?
Pause. I also was giggling in the beginning and I farted a little bit and I don't know if they got it on air.
No, they didn't. No one knew about it till
Nobody knew about it until you just shared.
now.
I wondered why Blake got so quiet under the table.
We're not going to go too ham because, Sunday at 9 o'clock, the NCR ride leaves from the main parking lot on the southern part of the NCR trail.
Down on Paper Mill Road or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Right by the sushi place where if you're not too angry, you can go eat. But yeah, that is for anyone and everyone.
That's on the 18th.
Taking Brian's advice, we have a 5-mile neutral rollout.
5 mile neutral rollout.
We all stay
Did I say-
together.
Did I say that? Did I do that?
Someone told me
yeah.
we should. Yeah, you should.
I did. Yeah, 5 mile neutral
Then,
rollout.
yeah, we're there to ride together. And the goal, I don't want anyone riding alone, just like our CNO
And
ride.
you can all run away.
Yeah, then you can do your thing. And then typical, we've done this a lot, where we'll meet up in New Freedom and just grab a bite to eat, coffee, whatever. Hopefully, we're not fighting. Multiple years I fought like was it like New Year's Day or something?
Yeah.
Boxing Day we've done it on, and
Yep.
places are closed. Some years we have food, some years we don't. This one's just a normal, regular Sunday. Although it's Pennsylvania, so a lot of stuff closes. I got you.
No, I think stuff in New Freedom will be open on Sunday.
Yeah, that's the goal. And then we'll be back before dinner time.
Excellent.
And that should be fun. I got some other stuff coming out, but I'll keep it short.
Cool.
We got a nice packed January for some cool stuff. I'm trying to do stuff that most shops don't do for like flat repair glasses. We'll do that too, but we'll do some fun stuff.
I pause. I saw the picture of Blake in the Cannondale box.
Oh yeah, I was
I
on
didn't see
social media
that.
a lot today.
I didn't see that today. I was not on social media a lot today. I was supposed to have my teeth surgery today, and I got all the way over to Lexington Park, and they were like, "Yeah, our computers are down, so we can't do any."
You can't
of the
operate
things."
on your mouth.
Yeah, he was like, "Well, we have to do like this scan thing and all this other kind of
You
stuff."
go tomorrow?
So. No, they haven't called me back for when I'm supposed to go again.
Oh, good. We can reschedule with Stanley Steamer like we missed today.
No.
Do you want to come here and wait for Stanley Seymour to come?
No. That'll be a big no on that one. I just signed up for Dirty Kitten Winter Training Series.
Just signed up.
Because I'm an official cat member.
That's right. You are an official cat member now?
You see, she was on the. They made that really cool movie. They've been doing the cool like. Everyone's seen them on Instagram post. They had like the movie poster looking thing.
When I was in travel, I wasn't on social media a whole lot.
Same
I
here.
just was kind of like away from it. So
Like Wes.
well, no, I didn't go that far. It's not good. We did hear from Wes though.
We never said that.
Yeah, we never
Every
talked
yearly,
about that.
maybe every 2 years.
Yeah, in
Wes
between
sends, like,
Thanksgiving and Christmas, he gets a little
we had
like
follow-up stuff
sentimental.
he never replied back to.
Saw a picture of his baby. Still don't know the baby's name. So Wes had a
Or if
baby.
he's the father.
Yeah. I didn't say that. I went to Florida down to visit
Florida man?
my daughter.
I heard the bike, the swamp broke your bike.
Not this time.
Nope. That was many moons ago. The swamp broke my bike. This time I stayed over at Lake Apopka. Rode that a couple of times with the big gators. Dynaplug did save the day because the last place you want to get a flat and not be stranded is in the middle of gator country.
Hell yeah. I don't even know why you would ride your bike there.
That's just legitimately ridiculously fun. There's just these giant gators. I swear I saw some of the largest alligators I've ever seen in the wild. Like there was a couple that I saw this past trip that were just absolutely massive. Head just as wide as a basketball. Crazy big alligators. So did that a couple of times. Did a couple of trail rides. There was a nice little trail right outside our Airbnb, which did have a working toilet and was a very comfortable place. There was a little park right at the end of the street and had access to a trail that went like 14 miles all the way up towards Lake Monroe. Actually ended at a mountain bike park. The trail like terminated at a mountain bike park, so that's when I took the
Was it
work.
Seth's Bike Hacks Park?
Nope.
No, just kidding.
Actually, it might have been one that he's done stuff on before. Markham Woods was the name of it. It was pretty tame, but I did take the work in there and had a little bit of fun with it. First time I'd actually taken the work in on single track, and it was legit. It was mostly like wide, kind of like.
Oh, you
open
should do
trail.
Grandero then.
And then there were a couple like little hairy like, wow, that's a big drop, and there's a whatever. But it was fun. It was good to take the bike into something a little bit different. I ran into some mountain bikers, and they asked me. They were like, "Is that a gravel bike? Is that a cross bike? What is that?"
With the unicycle.
And I was like, "It's whatever it wants to be today, man. It is whatever it wants to be." So it was a good time. A good time was had by all. Joe, you want to do Strava Club?
So what happened to your tire?
Oh, we just got some little hole in it, pinhole in it.
Just a little.
The alligator came and took a bite from it.
It was Dula Oblongata. All right, so Strava Club. All right, top. I swear this is didn't we have? All right, we have Shad Wilson from Durham, North Carolina.
Hello, Shad.
But I thought Shad was on here last week, but last week was a blur. 152.7. And then we have Kathy Gustine. Did I say that right? From Phoenix, Arizona. I have my glasses on and I can't read. With 106.5.
I love you, sweetheart, but I don't know if it's the glasses. I think it's the sounding out of words.
Oh, well, it's far away. And then we have Lori Lemieux
Lori!
from Greenbelt, Maryland. Produce Bicycles.
Oh, wow.
Slash
How many
Progressive
miles
Center.
she get in?
She got a 137.8.
Man, how is she doing that?
I know. I don't know. It was rainy. I got to see if she rode inside a little bit. Wasn't it raining last week when we were gone?
It was raining when I was gone. It was actually raining today, too.
Yeah. Today was nasty out. But I did get my Wahoo all set up today.
Ooh.
What?
I didn't mean to touch you. I'm sorry.
Oh, not that. To break into the top 100, I think we're dipping lower and lower, but we're at 89.5 this week, which I think we've been dabbling into more and more.
Yeah, and I think it's just, the holidays are coming up and people have more obligations
I'd
and
want to
stuff
get
like
outside
that.
more if I could.
Yeah, same.
And we went up 1 to 881 from 880. So if you'd like to increase that for mustache reasons, we're at strava.com/clubs/gravel travel dirt.
I don't think you're ever going to get to 1,000 participants. I'm
Yeah, we
just
will.
saying. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Well, maybe we'll on the radiothon when you do it on Friday, you ask people to join our Strava club.
You should do that.
Yeah, we
You
went up.
actually have to put your cell phone in a locked box when you're volunteering
You're taking
Why?
people's credit cards.
because you're taking people's credit cards.
Good thing I got a photo memory.
That makes good sense. Makes good sense. Yeah, and I agree. I don't think we're ever going to get to 1,000 members.
You never know.
I don't think it's ever
I will
going to
make 900.
You never know. It just takes one person. I was airdropping my fundraising link to people on the airplane and to people
Oh, well done.
Everyone declined.
and to
unfortunately.
people who were, when the ducks come out, everybody takes their phones out. So I started airdropping then. So,
High five on that. That's fucking
but
brilliant.
lots of people declined me.
No way, really?
Lots of
Well,
people.
they probably thought they were going to get followed up
Lots
with
of
some
people
sort of, like-
declined me.
Jess declined me like 10 times before we went on a date. So you never know.
Okay.
Let's talk about potatoes and meat.
So we're gonna just
What's
really
your favorite
quickly,
cut of steak?
My favorite cut of steak.
Joey, I'm not talking about this.
I'm
Brian, don't encourage
like
him.
a prime rib. I do like a prime
You like
rib.
prime rib?
Filet is like what everybody would go to, but I just think there's not enough there. New York strip, ribeye probably.
I'm just naming off every piece now.
Yeah, I know. It's because they're all good. They're any of
Tell
them
you
that
what,
are bad.
you hunt down a nice sirloin because I feel like that's like the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
A nice sirloin is,
I do like a little bit of fat on the meat.
yeah, you get a good sirloin, nice
Yeah.
marbling.
But
I'm gonna splurge one day, like at Whole Foods. Got like the old dry aged tomahawks.
go like legit, like
We're gonna have a guys' night. I told my dad we're gonna get a bunch of guys and girls. But it'll be cigars,
I'd be down
bourbon,
for
and tomahawks.
I would be down for that.
Yeah,
I would absolutely be down.
shotguns. My HOA is gonna hate me.
Okay.
I got rode up last week when we were gone.
Why?
HOA. I had my roof basket out by the front.
Oh, you left it laying out front but instead of putting it
For
away
a
somewhere?
few days while I was washing my car.
Ugh, well, some people are just really uptight.
Yeah,
All right, uptight. Christmas gifts for the gravel cyclist. Let's do.
new bike.
No, we're gonna do 3 different categories. Under $25, which would be sort of like the gift if like you're going to your club Christmas party and you're doing
not
the white
spending that
elephant
much.
thing, and it's like, well, whatever,
I'll get
That's-
them a tube patch kit.
That's like the under $25, then a $25 to $75 sort of range, and then we're going to do the over 75 less than a new bike though range. Does this sound good? Those are like 3
What's relative
categories.
for a new bike.
Over $75, but not a new bike.
Okay.
How's that? Okay, does that work?
Used bike.
Okay, who wants to go first with under 25? Jess, you seem like you're very ready.
I like presents.
Okay.
So the first thing, if I was under $25, I would either want a new water bottle or a new pair of socks.
Okay. So my thing with the water bottle, though, we were talking about this before, is you got to have 2.
No, because I put like my big Nalgene in my Nalgene holder.
I sell mine for $12 each, so there you go.
You could get 2 water bottles
Yeah.
because I like the matching water bottles. I've gotten really weird. It used to not bother me at all.
But it's not really like water bottles I want for my bike. It's like water bottles I want to carry my water around during the
Like
day.
an Nalgene
Okay.
bottle.
Like a Nalgene bottle
Okay.
or like that
You get no Yeti or Hydro Flask.
or like
No.
like I don't know, just like I do like water bottles and I like putting like it like
Water.
because it becomes like my emotional support water bottle. Like I need
Got it.
one, I carry it around all the time.
Got it. Joey, under $25, buddy.
Oh, that's tough.
What you got?
I would almost say a pair of Ridge Supply wool socks this time of year.
Perfect.
They are the most comfortable wool socks I've owned. And I've owned a lot of wool.
That's under 25. That's under $25.
$24.99
Oh, that's right on the. That's
for
right
the
at the mark.
thick ones. There's another a little bit thinner wool that they're cheaper, but I wore those for like 3 days without changing them. One pair this weekend, and my boots.
I've got a pair of smart wool socks that I wear. It's
Yeah,
like
they're
my
not the same.
winter, and I wear them for a week, and then I wash them, and then I wear them for a week again.
My Bombas already have holes in them, and we just got them last year.
Oh, that's not
My
good.
wool ones, yeah,
That's not good at all.
comfortable, but
I wear different socks for running as I do for cycling.
Mhm.
So I wear features for running, and the compression ones were really good for the marathon. And then I wear Ridge Supplies when cycling.
Okay. I'm going to go with something more bike packing oriented, and I'm going to go with a fire starter called Live Fire. Have you guys ever seen Live Fire? It's a little metal tin about the size of like half of an Altoids tin. You know, the metal Altoids tins?
Yep.
About half the size of that. It's got a sliding top on it, and it's got a wax coated cotton material inside of it. So you slide the little top open, light the edge of it, and that will literally burn for hours while you start a fire. So if you have
where
wet-
was that in our last trip?
I know, right?
Golly,
It's a fantastic
we
little
went
tool.
like 4 times before we got one going.
You can open it all the way up, and it basically becomes a small fire. Or what you do is you just slide it back, a portion of it, however big the flame is that you need, and you light that edge, and it will just stay lit for hours as a
Golly.
starter.
You got one?
And comes in at about $10. I've got it on my list of things, but they're out of stock everywhere you go.
Everybody else needs help starting a fire.
I think so, or else it's
Not
one
the
of
homeless
those.
guy behind my store.
And that comes in well under the $25 mark. I was going to go with a Mid-Atlantic Gravel Travel and Dirt Do Good, Be Nice, Go Slow, Respect Others t-shirt, but comes in at $23.99, but I feel like that's a little bit self-serving.
The other one, which Miss Darcy Richards got today, because she got a new gravel bike today.
Did she now?
Yeah, she got a new Topstone.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Darcy.
her maiden ride is well, it might be before NCR, but she'll be at the NCR. Stainless steel king cage,
Yes.
under $25, made in America, guaranteed not to eject your bottles like every other bottle cage out there.
I saw a bottle on the trail that somebody had lost.
Yeah, they didn't have a king cage.
Yep.
They're really like the only cages that
That's what I have on my working.
Yeah.
I have the stainless cages. They're really nice.
you got the titanium,
Titanium,
wolf
yeah.
tooth. They're very, but still titanium wolf tooth cages don't. Wolf tooth actually has a $25 stainless too.
No, see, these were a whole lot more. My that's right. My
Yeah, both the
titaniums were-
titaniums from King and wolf
more
tooth
than
are
that.
between $60, $70. She's got colored wolf tooth. I like to support the little guy, but when you have all the wolf tooth and the Atso, you need the wolf tooth.
Yeah.
But yes, guaranteed not to eject your bottles.
So those are some great under $25 ideas.
Both mine were made in America.
Live Fire. I'm not sure where Live Fire is made. I should have actually. I didn't know that was going to be a criteria. I actually want to say
That's
it's
my store I
Australian.
try to get.
I want to say
made in
it's
the US.
Aussie, but I'm not.
That's okay.
I'm
though.
not 100% sure on that. You can get them at like Cabela's and Bass Pro and all those places, but I'm not 100% sure where they are located. I could look it up, but that would require me to actually go on the internet, and I don't know that I'm going to do that. Yep, it's hard to tell. Can't tell.
All right, 25 to 75.
Joey, what do you got?
Ooh, that's tough. I think for the gravel cyclist,
Mhm.
I have 2 that are 1. I
Okay.
have the standard old granddaddy tried and true Dynaplug
Oh, you stole mine.
because
I got to come up with
they
something
also
else.
made in America. I mean, that's really hard to beat. I think everyone needs that. And if you're not running tubeless,
You should.
you're probably a boomer.
Yeah. Ouch.
Just kidding. Along with that, P&W makes a multi-tool with a single Dynaplug added that is very small and is now only thing in my pockets when I mountain bike. It's the
Just-
only
just one plug. You carry just the one Dynaplug?
So my normal mountain bike loop, yeah, because I
That's
have
it.
I can it's
Okay.
like it's
you
it's
ke-
enough.
Do you carry the mountain bike tip? The
Yes.
big round,
The big gym.
the big gym.
Yeah, that's the one that's on it. I could also keep a little thing of refills in my pocket if I wanted.
Yeah.
But no, that thing eliminates 2 tools.
Mm.
Um,
And I have one of those.
mainly because I do keep a big Crank Brothers on me and my Dynaplug, and they're not bad. It's just sometimes I just want to throw one little thing in my pocket.
Remember at Gravel Worlds, I lost my Dynaplug. I would have
Yeah.
loved to have had a backup. So my thing was, even if you know somebody who already has a Dynaplug, that you can't go wrong with a second one, because throwing it in your bag for when you lose the first one and you're kind of like stuck in an event. I was looking all over the place at Gravel
Yeah.
Worlds for Dynaplugs. You know, they were nowhere.
Yeah.
The only thing they had was the stand starts.
And the only time I've seen one work recently was on their Instagram when their employee did it.
Well, stands, the darts.
Yeah, one dart.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the trick with that is though, like the NCR ride,
Mhm.
I will have a little thing of bacon because I ain't using my Dynaplug.
Yeah.
For no offense, if someone else doesn't have one and it gets flat,
Oh, I would pull it
I'll
out.
try to use bacon first if I need to.
Yeah. I had that little flat on the on Lake Apopka, and I'd been having a slow leak in my rear tire for a while, and it just felt squishy. And so
Yeah.
I whatever it was, I think that little hole didn't come from being out on the gravel there. I think it was something that just got exacerbated because that's like a shale, like oyster shell, and it's kind of
Alligator
sandy, and just giant rock will all of a sudden pop up in front of you. And I think all of that jarring, or maybe it was a gator tooth. I don't know. Maybe a gator bit it.
Gatorback.
Well, that was my $25 to $75 item. Was also going to be a Dynaplug. So I'm kind of trying to think on the
Well,
fly.
it's also nice that we're going into this not knowing each other's, but at the same time,
At the same time, this can happen.
we got some good choices.
Um,
Because the other thing you could get is you could get your friend some good R's.
oh, that fits
Nice
in there,
riding
doesn't
glasses,
it?
yep.
Yeah.
Or some hand up gloves.
Yeah, that fits in there. Was that going to be yours? Hand up gloves?
No, but now I wear hand up gloves every day. Like
Yeah.
every time I run.
What do the kids at school think
to
about you
ride-
wearing the hand up
Yeah,
gloves?
they when I ride, I always wear them, but I also wear them as my running gloves too because they're
They're full
just
fingered and they're warm.
gloves. Yeah.
Now, do you wear the full fingered hand up gloves? You use them for the mountain bike,
Mhm.
and for running. Now, do you use them for your gravel bike as well?
Mhm.
Yeah, use them on everything.
Mhm.
Okay, well done.
What's that noise?
It was your watch. Your
Oh.
watch just made a buzz sitting on the table.
I got all 4 styles of hand ups.
Wait,
So
what
they have like a lightweight. I just realized it.
Okay.
Like an airy kind, and they have a regular standard old glove. And then I got like cold weather.
Mhm.
That they are like you could tell they're meant for probably like into the high 40s.
Mhm.
Then I got the freaking mittens.
I saw the mittens. You had them
Yeah.
out here last week.
I just realized I have all 4 styles.
Nice. You mean you personally have also 4 styles?
Yeah,
Do you sell hand up in the shop?
we do. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we still have some left.
I didn't know whether you sold them or whether that was.
I'm not doing a lot of winter gloves because that's winter stuff can be tricky sometimes to stock.
Around here too. It's like if you get a cold, wet winter, people
Yeah.
aren't going to ride outside.
No, yeah, I'll sell trainer tires, but
Yeah. But if all of a sudden you get a lot of snow and it's kind of like a dry, snowy winter, then people will still ride outside. I don't like riding outside when they get all the salt on the sides of the road.
No.
I'll kind of shut it
my
down then.
my Cannondale is actually going to be the trainer bike for the winter.
Yeah.
I don't ride it as often as like you guys in sweat, so I'm okay with that.
All over the bike.
Yeah.
So that's a good $25 to $75. There's a lot of options in there. The Dynaplug, some gloves, some good R glasses.
Then you could go to the titanium king cages or wolf tooth cages.
Okay, over $75, but not a new bike. Where are we at? What do you, Jess? Yes.
I would like an Industry 9 wheel set.
Okay. Okay, that's almost
You said
a new,
over 75,
That's
right?
almost
That's
a new
more than
bike.
most bikes.
But you said over 75 and you did not give me a limit.
No, that's fine.
So
That's fine.
why
It's
can't
perfect.
Kelly and I match when we're going to go ride together?
Yeah.
Do you want these purely to match, or do you want the performance?
How the hell do I know if I'm going to ride better if I have new wheels?
She
But
will,
we
though.
have to get new wheels in order to ride better.
Oh, see, that's bike cyclist. That's logic right there.
Yeah, I wish
I
all my
gotta have
customers
it.
were like that.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah,
I would go with, for the over $75, any kind of a nice larger bag. Like, you can never go wrong. We all have so many bags. Like, if it's a frame bag, a half frame bag, something from Nittany for top tube.
I think my husband just bought a bag because I saw the receipt on
I didn't even talk about that.
What'd you buy?
a new bag
I'll get to it after this.
Okay.
because we have a lot of bags.
So I don't
No, we
think you can. I don't think you can go wrong with bags, because even if it's like, it can be a very use case specific bag.
I know Darcy already came in and said, well, Brian said I had to buy all these bags.
No, I did not.
Like, don't talk to Brian about bags.
I definitely have a bag problem, and I don't get rid of any of them because I approach them as use case specific. For this ride in this weather conditions, you need this volume in this location because you want to be able to use water bottles
Yeah.
and not have the water. It's like one bag, you might just need it. So over $75, Joey. What you got?
I'd also say in the last category, speaking about the Nittany Mini Thing bag, is our best selling $35,
And that's 25 to
$40,
75, right?
25, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought hard about this, and I don't really have a good answer.
For over 35?
Over 75, because there's a lot of stuff that there isn't, though. Like, I feel like when you get to that price point, you really got to know the person.
Well, sure. This is like,
I mean, I ain't going out and just whacking a set of Industry 9 wheels for someone.
yeah, this is like your mom's looking for something for you and she knows you're into this gravel biking thing.
Something great. I mean, it's not even. It's tough. I don't really have an answer because a lot of my stuff I pick for the store, other than a set of like P&W pedals.
Okay, there you go.
Pedals are freaking amazing, and I would even ride those on a gravel bike.
Okay.
I will never clip in my mountain bike again because of those. But I don't know. I don't really have a lot. There's some good stuff, and
yeah,
because that's a huge range, and you really have to know the person. I mean, that could be a set of i9 wheels. It could be a Wahoo. I've had people buy Wahoo kickers for people. I've had people
good friend
do all kinds of fun stuff.
Alex just got the no Wahoo bike, the indoor one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about doing that.
But I didn't know that my friends call it I9. Those are what the cool kids call
Industry
I9.
999. Yeah.
Where's my wallet? Look at this.
Yeah.
Speaking. Here's what I got.
What is it? Empty? Is there nothing in it?
Oh, there's nothing after I bought this for Jess. When I did an I9 tour in like 15 at Cross Nationals, they gave us
Oh, you got a little
PNC bottle opener. I found it in that clean out
Nice.
for my truck thing, but it fits like a credit card in your wallet.
and you always have a bottle opener.
Yeah, for my i9.
I like that.
It was a different purple, but it's been through hell and back.
Yeah.
But
Well, that
so
is a tough category over 75.
yeah, I mean something really cool is the
I thought of one very easily.
yours is like $1,000 to $2,000. I don't know, like something really cool is the Wolf Tooth 8-bit pack, whatever. One of their cool
Yeah.
that like you can hang on your keychain.
Yep.
Out of your pocket, something like that is cool. As like a friendly gesture, just around that $100 price point.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's tough after that.
Yeah.
Because you could buy an i9 stem that's $200.
Well, if you get an i9 wheel set, then you definitely have to have an i9 stem. Of course, Joey.
And
of
I
course.
knew that.
Good of you to think of that, Joey.
I know. And I need the new P&W lever so I know which one's my dropper post and which one's my gears.
Yep. Joey, get on this.
Hi, Joey. I can't believe I don't have these things already.
Check our bank account.
There's a reason. There's a lack of reasons. Is what it is.
I email those I9 people like every day. Hey, would you like to sponsor me? And I think they're now just getting annoyed that they don't even like open it.
Aw. Well,
That's sad.
well,
Yeah, I get those spam emails every day.
what about stuff like the orange mud, like the hydration packs? That would be a good over 75 kind of a thing.
True. Well, I carry Osprey.
Well, yeah, any kind of hydration pack. I'm just thinking,
Same thing. That's tough because I don't know. I don't know why I find this so tough.
I just drink with the water bottles from Joey's bike. So I don't need
Most gravel trips, she takes my bottles before I drink them.
Yeah, I did enjoy using that orange mud hydration pack.
Oh
at
yeah, I know
Gravel
you
World,
love them.
because then it there was plenty of water. I never really felt like I was going to run out of water. I had plenty of water, and I found I drank more of it because it was in a hydration pack, and I wasn't having to fiddle around with bottles.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
Jeez, Blake.
when I really liked that. But anyway,
Yeah, I mean. No, what was I gonna say? We're gravel because I was like, yeah, a dropper lever would be cool for a mountain
Oh.
biker. Everyone needs an upgraded dropper lever.
I will say this, that I thought about you with the Kona when I was out on that single track on the work and with your dropper post, and I got a little jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there were a couple of spots where like come up over a hill and a jump or this, that, or the other, and I'm like, boy, I really would have liked to have had the a dropper post on this right now.
If anyone wants a Fox transfer lever for their mountain bike, hit me up.
What is that?
It's a dropper lever.
A dropper
It's
lever.
a nice dropper lever. It came with my Kona.
Oh, you pulled it off?
No, I think I've heard a lot of really good things. I want to try about the Wolf Tooth.
Okay.
If I can break even to try it out.
Okay.
Wolf Tooth and P&W, I think, make some of the best levers. But
Well, that's important for
That'd be
you.
nice.
That's important for you to do is to try a bunch of
if I
different
break
stuff.
even, it'll work.
Yeah.
I did buy a new bag. I
Okay.
texted you about it.
You texted me about it?
If you listen to episodes of this podcast, I have talked multiple times about my Swift little handlebar bag.
you
Paloma?
You did. Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I waited for like Small Business Monday or whatever that's called. Cyber, I don't know. Our dog's a crazy dog.
Cyber Monday.
And they popped that thing up. It was just enough where I was like, all right, by the time you get the accessories and shipping and tax, it's not ridiculous because it adds up.
Yeah.
Which
one was it?
The Paloma. It's the little tiny. It's the box. It's over on the thing over there, and it has a little quick mount that mounts on your handlebars.
So when
and
I saw that, I thought it was bigger than it is.
I had a bigger one that was way too big that I had on my Sequoia before the fire.
Okay, that's what I was
That
thinking
one was
of.
big.
Yeah, that
this
was
one
massive.
is like a perfect. It's a little bit bigger than Rootworks.
Okay.
It doesn't have the. It's just it's a square rectangle thing. It's
Got
got
it.
little pockets for like field notes.
And it's got the quick kind of release thing.
Yeah, you pop it off. It's got a clear top piece, so you can put like cue sheets or your anything underneath that or a little map or something. And that was hands down my best bike bag I've ever owned.
Cool.
And I got rid of. I went through that
Why'd
bag
you
purge.
get rid of it?
I went through a bag purge like in 18 or 19. I was like, I got
I
too
remember
many
that.
bags, and I was trying to. I get in weird moods where I was like, I need to consolidate and get little bags, and and then I'm back to that bag.
Yeah,
it's like my Sequoia. You got rid of it, and then you regret it the moment you sold it. Speaking of which, so I do. The only thing I forgot to do is order two little. I ordered one. It's called a Click Fix. It's the bracket.
Mhm.
You buy it separately. I got to order a second one so I can put one on my Kona and then one on my single speed.
Mhm.
So instead of taking that bracket off every time you switch bikes, you just
Yeah.
But no, I love that. I mean, I could put burritos in it. I could fit my camera. I can everything goes into that I want without overloading.
Well, we haven't talked about this since we're just kind of rambling now. I'm going to do a Di2, a 105 Di2 upgrade.
Yeah, you're
on
gonna be
my
our
Roubaix.
first.
Excited.
Ooh.
I'm very excited about that. We need to actually get on that and get that.
I know I almost stole your cassette. 'Cause
Process
the 105. I should have ordered extra 105
Ooh.
cassettes because I need one for my kicker.
So I need to get it in there quick.
No, I have it all boxed up, but since I have 12 speed, my Cannondale and for my Wahoo, I need to put it on.
Yeah.
I'll take her in stock, but they're like double the cost.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'm excited about that. I'm excited to not a low end, but a lower end Di2 group. I'm interested to see how it plays out.
Your credit card won't say low end.
But it's not as high end as
$4,000 Durace.
Yeah, so
And I'll take her.
it's fine. We can do that. All right, you guys want to do this or that?
Yes, before a
We're gonna
dog
do this,
loses
this or
his
that?
face.
Jess has wandered off, but that's okay. It's like showroom, and we just come and
Yeah.
go. Some of us occasionally.
Well, I
get up
didn't
and
know.
leave.
I didn't know what the DOG was gonna do, and I'm spelling his name because I don't know
You
if
don't
he
want to
knows how
say
to
the
spell. Yeah.
NAME?
Yeah.
Okay, first item on this or that. Hang out with a snowman or a reindeer.
Reindeer.
Reindeer? Why?
100% a reindeer.
Why?
Because
They
a
fly?
reindeer can fly me cool places.
That's exactly
But,
right.
like if a snowman's talking to me, it's gonna be like an Olaf or like a
they're kind of
like a
stuck to the
thing.
ground, and they're kind of move slow. And
yeah.
I you know what? I'm going to go with reindeer just because of
100%.
the flying thing, and you could just hop on one and be like,
Exactly.
"Let's go!"
And today the kids were like, "Is it the Christmas spirit or is it the reindeer that makes it fly?" And
And
I
you'd-
was like,
You know,
what a good question. Like,
you'd always be worrying about the snowman melting. It's like, oh, he just died because it melted and it got a little too warm. Joey.
Reindeer poop. I'm not picking that up. I imagine like a snowman would be like Tally from South Park for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would definitely hang out with snowman.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, reindeers bullies too.
Reindeers are not bullies.
Have you not seen the Santa Claus?
Reindeers can be kind of mean.
Reindeers.
Have you ever met a reindeer? Or are you just visualizing what the media tells us reindeers are
what
like?
Hollywood wants me to know what a
Headliner.
reindeer's like.
Reindeer kills, lady.
Second item, this or that, impish or admirable. Belschnickel
My lovely husband has been reciting this all week long, and I'm not answering this question.
It's a season.
Okay. Would you rather just be impish or admirable,
Jess
Joey?
is being very impish right now. Let me get to my thing and whack her with it.
I would want to be impish just simply because I want to see what kind of punishment Belschnickel can distribute. Joey,
It'd also be impish.
you would be impish as well. Oh, we are just an impish group. Third item: heat miser or cold miser.
I don't know who these people are.
You don't know who heat miser and cold miser? I'm
Mr.
Mr. Heat Miser.
Okay, Mr. Coldmeister, because I don't like the heat.
I've been cold a lot lately, though.
I have been cold. I think I have a fever. Check my head.
I'm going with
Nope.
Heat Miser because he's from Southtown, and Southtown, it's just warmer there, and I could ride my bike all the time.
And flying reindeers.
I could get a flying reindeer, and I could go back and forth.
I'd probably go heat.
Yeah, Heat Miser.
Yeah, I do like the cold, but
Yeah. Last item: peppermint bark or Buckeyes.
100% peppermint bark.
Really?
I love the peanut butter and chocolate combination.
Mhm.
However, I love Ghirardelli peppermint bark this time of the year.
It's true.
Like,
It's the only time you get
I
it.
love it. I love it. I love it.
my mom keeps it in the fridge.
My mom keeps it in the fridge, and you're like allowed one piece a day, like because she's that like
I
of a
take
bully.
it as I want.
But yeah, I love I even love I haven't gotten it yet, but like peppermint bark mocha, like that sounds delicious right now.
I got peppermint,
This is a tough one for me. I'm going to go with the peppermint bark as well, just simply because the Buckeyes, it's a lot of sweet. It's a lot of sugar. Joey?
Oh, sugar bad.
No, not sugar bad. No, it's not bad.
It's
It's,
like
just, it's a lot of
Gatorade.
sugar.
You can get a lot of sugar, and it's just not good anymore.
But Gatorade, it's supposed to be sugar because you're supposed to be drinking it while you're playing
There's
a
too much
sport.
sugar. It makes you want to keep drinking and drinking. That's why you got to water it down. I like peanut butter.
You're going to go Buckeyes, aren't you?
It's delicious.
I hate Ohio State people, but I love the candy. Yeah, I love peanut butter.
When you
It
first,
doesn't get any better.
When you-
I love peppermint bark though.
peppermint bark is just,
But
and I'm right with you, just the Ghirardelli, the little bags.
no, my mom makes delicious peppermint bark.
Yeah. Ugh.
She's not no Ghirardelli anything.
When you first put this down, I thought you said Buc-ee's. And I was going to talk tonight about the fact that, we talk a lot about Wawa versus Sheetz.
We don't have one we can drive to.
But I'm going to tell you what, a Buc-ee's, oh my goodness.
Oh, you want to hear? Oh my goodness! I saw
Oh,
churches in Memphis.
Church's Fried Chicken?
Yes.
Oh, did you get any?
Remember we used to have the gas station whenever at Great
Yes.
Mills.
Yes.
Gate
Yeah.
Water.
I-
Oh, it was like 4 a.m. and we weren't in a good part of town.
I sent you pictures from inside the Buc-ee's with the jerky station and their brisket, and oh my goodness.
Today at school, Joey says Blake like it's gonna change his behavior. Today at school, I said they're winning my heart because they were talking about how much they love Wawa,
Mhm.
and I was like, you are slowly winning your way into my heart. And a girl goes, "That's a gas station, Mr. Gorski," and I was like, no.
Well, I feel that way about Buc-ee's now. Buc-ee's is not a gas station. It is a wonderland that happens to sell gas, is the way that it works. So look at Blake sitting all night.
I feel like we need to find something else for Blake to do because he knows his podcast. Like he knows that he can bark. Now he knows he gets so much.
Yeah,
treats.
he's literally going to explode over
I'm
here from
getting
so
him
many
some,
trees.
puzzles to figure out next week.
All right, folks, it's time to shut this thing
Yeah.
down. Thanks, everybody, for listening to this episode of Mid-Atlantic Gravel Trail and Dirt. If you enjoy the podcast, tell a friend. That's all we're going to say tonight. Just tell a friend. Joey, how can
Tweet
folks-
'em.
How can? Yeah. Well, you know what? That's what we ought to ask people to do.
Kanye's not on there anymore. Go tweet.
Use a hashtag.
Hashtags are dead, sweetheart.
Are they really?
Yes,
What do
yes,
you
they
do
are.
now?
Okay. How
Literally-
many hashtags on your last Instagram post? Did you hit
No,
the?
now if you post a reel, they do topics. So now you pick 3 topics that your reel represents. Yes, Instagram just rolled out a new feature, you boomers.
Ouch.
No I-9 wheels for her.
I just saw you open up I-9 email.
Yeah, that was from my work. A Black Friday sale.
Joey, how can people get in touch with I-9?
Well, they could call Freddie. We're at graveltraveldirt.com, and our Instagram is at MidAtlanticGTD. Don't forget to hit your 3 topics, Brian, next time you make it.
I know. Now I got to come up with, what if I can only come up with 2 topics?
They have suggested topics you have to pick from.
I don't want topics. I want hashtag.
This is the Patuxent Adventure Center order.
Mid-Atlantic Gravel Travel and Dirt is recorded this week from right here, Joey, Jess, and Blake's kitchen. Thank you, Blake, for being nice and quiet this week. And thanks, everybody, for riding along with us. Until next time, do good, be nice, go slow, and respect others.
Bye-bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.